Hi guys, welcome to another vlog. Well, it's been a while I have vlogged about cars and finally the wait is over. That's a new Renault Kiger. So we'll be doing a quick walk around and we'll be talking about a few specifications, how this car is, what are the changes and what this car has got. Let's get started. Well, I have attached the stories of it, basically a quick video of how the Renault Kiger is. Well, coming to the front, this massive Renault bumper reminds me of the Capture model. So let me know how do you feel this as thing. Well, that's a front bumper. Well, you get a kind of skid plate treatment which adds a sportier finish to this vehicle. Now, the main change here is the new all LED headlights. So you have LED Tri Pure Vision. So basically you have three LEDs. So these Renault call it as a Tri Pure LED Vision lights. Well, that's a good thing here. Well, nothing much to talk about. They have given a kind of air vent, but it's not real, it's fake. Well, now coming to these lights, you get DRLs over here, and these are the turn indicators. Well, this is how the turn indicators, the lights and the LED DRLs look. From the side, it looks so good. It might remind me of a bit of a hybrid between a Capture and Kwid, because it's a jacked up SUV or basically a compact SUV. Now coming to the tires, these alloys look kind of nice. You get two sort of finish over here. You get a gloss black along with the aluminium finish, which is kind of feeling nice. Well, you have front disc brakes. Now the tire size is 195/60 R16 wheels. The profile look nice and sear tires have been provided. Well, that's the suspension, that's how it looks. Well, you get a sort of cladding which kind of feels nice. Now this is the RXZ variant. So this particular Renault Kiger has got a lot of models in it. So the change over here is that this gets a 1 liter turbo 999cc engine, well, which produces around 98 horsepower and 150 newton meters of torque. Well, the price range starts from 5.6 lakh rupees to 9.73 lakh rupees, which is a top model. You get a CVT along with it. Now talking about the ORVMs, you get a sort of gloss black finish along with these are the turn indicators, how these pretty much look nice. Now a sort of cladding onto the body which adds a nice feel to it. Now you may be trolled because of this, because these lights have been inspired. I'm not revealing the name, let me know in the comments how it looks. Well, you get a sort of C kind of lights over here. This is how the lights are pretty much looking. Now you get a Renault badging. Well, that's a rear skid plate, or basically a bumper. It gets two kind of treatments. Those are the reverse parking sensors and those are the reflectors. No fake stuff happening. That's the exhaust system of this vehicle. Now this is a turbo variant, so you get a turbo badging right over there. Now opening up the boot, is around 400 plus liter. I'm not precise about that value. Well, you get a passive shelf and beneath it you get a space saver tire, which isn't definitely an alloy, and the tire size is 185/65 R15 wheels. That's not bad for this vehicle. Nowadays cars are giving like for a 16-inch alloy, you're getting only a 14-inch spare tire, which is kind of weird and awkward. Now coming to the roof rails, these roof rails look nice. You get a sort of dual treatment. You get a brushed silver finish along with a black color matte finish, which kind of feels nice. Now opening up the front driver's side door, well, you get a lot of controls over here. These are the ORVM controls, these are the power window controls. Only the driver's side button has a one touch up and down. The cool thing about this vehicle which I like is this individual lock system you get on all doors. Well, even in the rear too you get individual locking system, which I kind of feel good. Well, you get a sort of treatment over here which isn't matte, which is it, but it has a sort of touch feel to it. Now a good thing to talk about here is that this material over here is a soft touch. It's not like a regular hard touch material, which I feel it's a good one. Now over here you have a gloss black handle. Now coming to the seats, you get a knitted upholstery, and the bolsterings and the cushioning is pretty much nice. This looks pretty much good to me. Now getting inside the vehicle, well, that's the steering wheel. There's a Renault logo. These are the controls to browse through that infotainment system. That's a all unit. That's obviously a touch screen. Now this is to browse through that MID unit once you have started the vehicle. I'll be doing it in a bit. Now that's a climate control AC control system. Now Renault has done a great job in providing lots of storage spaces. Storage space is adequate, so you don't have a problem if you want to store anything regarding anything. Now over there you have a USB port to charge up and basically connect to this infotainment system. That's the engine start-stop system. You get a 12-volt charging socket, and here too you get a lot of space. Well, over here you have a 5-speed manual gearbox. Now this is to adjust the ambient lighting, and these are the drive modes. You get three modes. So one is a general normal mode, and another is a eco mode, and one is a sport mode. Now according to mode you select, this instrument cluster changes. Let me quickly show you that. Well, that's how the cluster starts. Well, that's the Kiger standing right over there in the middle of the screen. Well, now you have multiple info. Here is a engine temperature meter. Over there you have a fuel meter, and that's the TFT screen. It's not a LED unit. So now we are into normal mode. So as soon as I'm into eco mode, yes, the cluster changes and you're driving in an economical situation, and if it comes into the right, you mean redlining, and you need to step down. Now coming to the sport mode, it pretty much looks the same, but you have a red color finish to everywhere. Now browsing through these buttons, you can change that MID unit. Now see, now you have got a fuel economy. Now it can go to fuel history, what is the average mileage you're getting and stuff like that. Now those are the trip information, and there's a service interval reminder, and this is the light control system too. Well, that looks nice to me. Now getting off of the vehicle, now you get individual, you can probably get what kind of door is open, and you will be notified on the screen too. Well, now getting out and getting into the rear seats, which are more about to talk. Now doors open pretty much large and wide. Well, those are the speaker system. You get adequate space to keep your water bottles, and you get a power window control over here too. Over here you get kind of coin holders. Well, you get individual locking system over here too. Seats are the best thing to talk about this vehicle, because the seats are so comfortable, so cozy, and you don't feel claustrophobic because these windows are pretty much upright, which means that you don't feel like you're sitting below or something like that. Now legroom isn't a problem, it's so good. Now talking about the under thigh support, for me it's not a problem. And over the seats, well, you get magazine holders. And talking about the headrest, you get two adjustable headrests, and you get a center armrest. Even here you get a knitting feel, and you have dual cup holders along with the phone holder, which is a pretty much premium to me. Now you get a 12-volt charging socket, rear AC vents too in this vehicle. Those are the lights. These have been placed. This could have been placed a bit back, so it's like in the center. I don't understand why. So well, these are the grab rails, or basically the handrails. You can probably hold them when you're driving fast and something like that. On the door, the treatment is pretty much nice. You get sort of brushed silver along with the touch fabric thing, something like that. Over here too you get soft materials, which is a premium to this vehicle. Now talking about the dashboard, this looks so clean, so classy, so nice too. Well, lots of storage spaces. Over here too you have a center armrest along with lots of storages. Well, now everything feels nice to me. Well, the floor is almost flat, so for 3 people this particular car won't be a problem. Well, now these seats can be split into 60-40, but the floor isn't flat, so there could be a problem while, because the floor isn't flat, so you might have to run over things and storage might be a bit compromised over here. Well, talking about everything else, this car is so much good. It's so classy. Now I'll be showing a quick all around view so that you will be getting how nice this car looks. Well, it's pretty much a jacked compact SUV which looks good to me. Well, thank you for watching. I'll be back with another vlog. Take care. See you soon. Bye.